guys, welcome. I'm Jen Burson, founder and president of Generation PR and the creator of the Profitable PR Pros community and Generation Academy. And if you are a PR professional and you are looking to grow your business, you are looking to go from a freelance business to a freedom business with the agency model, you're in the right place. That's what we are here to support you with. Today's topic is going to be about raising your rates and the best time to do it. We love this topic. We love the idea of increasing revenue and income without actually having to do more work or a lot more work, right? Like not having to find all new clients and just constantly being on the hamster wheel. So we are going to talk about raising your rates. I know it's really scary, but we are going to approach it where we have the perfect time to raise your rates so that it will be a smooth and easy process, easy for you, easy for clients. We know that as agency owners, you're a digital agency owner, you will probably want to and have to raise your fees several times over the lifetime of your business. But it doesn't mean it's not stressful. It comes with a lot of fear and uncertainty over whether or not it's the right time to ask and if that fee increase is even warranted in the first place. And it's easy to let those limiting beliefs keep you stuck, but you can't listen to that. And we have to change that mindset because you deserve to raise your rates and earn what you're worth no matter what. But it doesn't mean that there aren't ideal times to implement rate increases. And we are going to dive into those best times to let clients know that you're raising your rates. And I'm going to give you my top 3 strategies for preparing yourself and your clients for retainer fee increases. The first thing is you have to step out of that fear-based mindset. This is the most important part, regardless of when that rate increase goes into effect. You can't be afraid of it. Maybe you're afraid your clients will leave if they see your new retainer fee, or maybe you've only been in PR for a year or 2 and you aren't sure that your experience level warrants a rate increase. Or you might be worried that the price hike is too much. This quote, like too much, it's too much. And you're doubting whether or not your clients will think it's worth it. That usually happens around when you start to think about raising fees, it's usually the time you start to second guess your results and you second guess the value you're providing. But you have to get those fears out of your mind ASAP. And don't let your limiting beliefs hold you back. These are beliefs that you're imposing on your clients without knowing how they think or feel. So it's a lot of internal second guessing and doubting and imposter syndrome that you're putting on yourself without knowing that clients feel that way. We just assume, if I ask for more money, they're going to tell me why I suck and don't deserve it. You deserve to raise your rates and earn what you're worth no matter where you are in your agency owner journey. So whatever you think you deserve, know that you're maybe worth more than that. You work hard for your clients and maybe you have secured some really impressive wins that are aligned with their goals and objectives, and it's just a home run all around. Why wouldn't you deserve to raise your rates if that's the case? And if you're delivering premium service to your clients, then you need to have the fee aligned with it. You have to charge a premium fee, and it's really that simple. So whether you've been at this for 10 months or 10 years, there is valuable experience, strategies you've implemented, relationships that you've built that you bring to the table. So don't do a disservice to yourself by undercharging for that expertise. It's that mindset of, if I ask for more, it's exposing me and my results as being subpar because you have this fear that the client is going to say that. They won't. I actually did have a client say that to me once, and I was like, she was really manipulative and narcissistic, but it was a tactic to make me feel insecure so that I could be under their control and keep my rates low. But it was so far below market, I was like, I'm stuck and I'm limited in the kinds of clients that I can take on and use these really beneficial skills and contacts and industry know-how, because I'm stuck with you guys at this really below market rate, and you don't want me to work with any competitors, and you see everyone as a competitor. So this was like early on thinking. And also, if they leave, they were my first client, and that means that I'm like nothing without them. Not the case, right? So just know that that fear-based mindset is going to keep you stuck and hold you back, and we don't want that. Number two, to prepare before you raise your rates, add value to your services. So this is one of the best ways to ensure that a rate increase goes over easily with clients, so that they're ready for it, because you can demonstrate how you've added value to your existing clients. So you deserve a fee that is higher because you're delivering, and your clients probably do too, but they also want to know that they're getting something new out of a rate increase. And adding money to the fee for your retainer for same old services, it won't feel justified in their eyes, and you might run that risk of them leaving your agency. So if there's something of value, then that you can add that will be implemented, and then it's leading up to when the new fee goes into effect, or can come into play just after that first new rate invoice is sent, then that new value, that new service or something that you're adding justifies the increase in fee. So check in with yourself and your team and see where you can add value for your clients. How will that extra revenue allow you to upgrade what it is that you're already doing for them? Can you increase the frequency of your meetings, or any software that you can purchase to streamline your efforts that are made on their behalf? I mean, they don't pay for the software. I'm saying that you can use a software, and it does so much, and it adds so much value, that there are a lot of different valuable like reporting and assets and things that we can use to make our reports look better and make our job easier. But the clients see it as like maybe a little bit more advanced reporting or something that gives them some value. So anything that you can do to increase your efficiency, maybe there's somebody that you can outsource certain things to, like a freelancer or virtual assistant. Another thing you might want to consider too is adding all new services. So you can invest the extra revenue into training for you and your team regarding a specific skill or service. You can also bring on additional team members, hire freelancers that have expertise that's maybe outside of your zone of genius. So there are things that would be really beneficial to you and your clients. Maybe it's bringing in a affiliate marketing expert to get your clients set up and get them optimized. But you're going to bring on a freelancer to support you and do that, but charge the client for that additional service. And you can show them how adding that service will enhance your PR efforts and also kind of pay for itself in increased revenue through these affiliate sales. So add more value. It's hard to just be like, pay me more, and they'll say, why? And you're like, because we're doing a good job. Unless you have already built it in. So number 3 for you is you got to get confident. If you do not truly believe that you're worth this new rate, clients will feel that, and they won't believe it either. So your clients are paying for the value of your expertise. They're paying for the value you provide based on your experience and the services that you're offering to meet their goals and objectives. So remember that and let it guide you. you're the expert. It's stepping into your expertise, supporting them even on the sales call and letting them know what's working now. They may not understand the rules of the game. And when you start showing them that you really do, and you're dialed in and you know what's working and what isn't, and you can help them navigate, that's expertise that you bring to the table that has immense value. And remember that and let it guide you. You need to step into your value and truly own that through every step of the rate increase process. You've got to have that confidence to charge what you're worth and, not bend. This confidence piece is so important. And when you communicate that new rate to your clients really confidently, very clearly, there's no backtracking, second guessing yourself, stuttering, talking too much. When people say something and then they keep talking, it's nerves. So you mention it, it's a matter of fact, this is what our rate is increasing. So be ready to be honest and transparent when answering any questions that your clients have about the rate increase. So come prepared with stats like the percentage increase from your old rate, maybe talking about inflation stats, any sort of market research from your peers, explanations of the value, any value adds that you've implemented or will implement in your agency that will benefit these clients. Mention that, because that is showing that there are reasons why there's additional expenses that they directly benefit from that justify this new fee that you're seeking. But you've come confident, you're prepared. Preparation is the best way to calm your nerves because you're thinking through the unknowns and you feel ready. It takes your nerves away. So come prepared. And, that will help kind of calm that anxiety. And so now we're going to talk about the two best times to raise your rates. Because there's always a good time. It's like when you have to have a hard conversation, you got to time it right. So the first example of when it's a good time to be like, by the way, after you receive really killer feedback and good results. So if you've received stellar feedback from a client, or you just knocked it out of the park by landing a really massive feature, like a mega feature that they're super excited about, it took a long time, then that's a great time to raise your rates. And your client will be super satisfied at that point with the value they've received from you. And those kind of good vibes, that energy, that positivity will make that price increase easier to process and get them more comfortable with that adjustment. You're already on a roll. So why would they want to impede that momentum and that progress and those great results that are coming to fruition over a rate increase? They're not going to be like, no, we're going to, fire you. Because then they have to ramp up with someone new and they're going to lose all of that momentum. And it's in how you ask. It's not like you're holding them hostage. Like, see how good we are, now pay me more. It's like, basically it is that, but it's asking in a nicer way. Like explaining, our fees are going to be increasing. You can maybe say for new clients, it's going to be this, but since you're here, you're kind of grandfathered in and at our, lower rate, but we do have to increase, 10%, but the new clients are going to be paying 25% increase. So they still have that value because they're already part of your agency, and they're not going to want to leave because it's really hard to start over and find somebody new when you have a proven entity that's already working. And this is a great time when you raise your rates this way. You want to emphasize how it's going to add value, how that price increase will increase the quality of your services. So think about what you and your client have achieved together so far and all of the possibilities for your partnership going forward. So if you've done something and you can point to that sort of initiative, like these strategic partnerships, and we grew your email list by this many, or we increased awareness with these really wonderful pieces that are product spotlights that get syndicated on huge news platforms. That strategy has been working really well. We want to lean into that. So with this new increase, we're able to allocate more resources to align with those tactics that have been delivering massive value. And we're very excited about that. Just keep it all very positive and always express gratitude and show your appreciation for your client, both for that positive feedback and for their support in your growing business, and letting them know that they're a massive part of that growth and that you're really appreciative of their trust in you and their decision to work with you, that means so much to you, and like your business is growing. It's a good thing. They should want to be along for the ride if you're doing a great job. So the other best time to raise your rate is before the retainer period ends. You want to bring this conversation up 30 to 60 days before the end of your current retainer period. That is a great strategy. So if you can do both together and align that discussion timing 30 to 60 days before the contract ends with a big win or positive feedback, even better. But a lot of clients do expect a price increase around a year or 6 months or whenever your agreement is up. They expect that. And you can inform them about the rate increase during your kind of pre-renewal meetings, and you can remind them that they have 30 to 60 days left on their current retainer period. When you raise your rates that way, you can soften the landing, soften the blow a bit by offering to lock in your client for that new rate for a longer period of time, longer than their current retainer. So if your client's at a 6-month retainer and do not ever take anything less than 6 months, you can suggest that they can lock in the new rate with a 12-month retainer instead of a 6-month one. You can say something along the lines of, if you'd like to lock it in at this new rate, you might want to consider signing on for 12 months instead of our shorter period, because, we can't guarantee that the rates won't continue to increase over the 6 months. And we'd love, we love our partnership. We see this as a long-term collaboration, and we would love to lock you in so that it's steady and consistent. So that's a win-win strategy for you and your clients. What I love about this is that those longer retainers will let you lock in predictable, recurring revenue for longer periods of time. And that gives you that security so that you have more flexibility to focus on their strategy instead of spinning your wheels and working more hours to complete projects that have shorter runways, where you're just like, this is a 3-month thing. We've got to get as much as we can in 3 months. And then the 3-month project ends and you're still answering media responses and things where media contacts are like, oh yeah, I'm ready to feature them now. And you go, well, we're not working with them anymore. And you're constantly in sales mode, which we don't want. We want that solid foundation of consistent, predictable, recurring retainer revenue. Having a longer contract gets you to just chill and, do the work. You don't have to focus on selling and upselling and all of that. Just, lock it in. And now I've got that income. They've got the budget planned for a year. There's no surprises, and you have the same security. And your clients will rest assured they won't receive another rate increase for at least a year, maybe more. And they're going to be excited about the value, all that new value that you're going to be able to deliver them over the next retainer period. So that's what I have for you today. I really appreciate you all being here. Have a great rest of your week. Take care. Bye.